Okay, here we are. Welcome everyone. Sorry for that little bit delayed start here. But I messed up again. Twice already on this tournament. And unlucky, I don't know. I was just not fully awake when setting up the stream and only then noticing, wait a second. I have no delay on the stream. Good that I noticed right before, but it is so important to just keep aware of that, stay aware of that before the games are starting. Before the stream is starting, otherwise I have to just go for a new stream link, unfortunately. That's what happened here, because I cannot reconnect to the same stream then. But okay. We made it. And we are in the game already. Sparta versus Vale, and Vale currently on the 5th rank here. Sparta still on the 6th or 7th, and these teams will not have any chance of making it into the top 4, I can already say that. But they are still fighting for the glory of the 5th place on the EU server. And it is for despair here. Aggressive strategy on the B cap here from Sparta. And they have already found Ego Chihi, who was crossing over there with an IS-4 that is rather slow compared to the Type 71s. And Sparta could potentially just try to take out these two guys over here already. But they will lose a lot of hit points for crossing over there. And Roadrunner kinda overestimated his chances here. I think a push from the right side would have really helped a lot here. Sparta has lost a ton of hit points on this move. And I cannot say if it is actually worth it here. Sparta down on the hit points, definitely. Down on tanks also. Vale has had a rough start to this game. Just as I had to the stream. But Sparta then losing a ton of hit points on the push. Vale just better on the trades here. We still have the 140. Quite healthy over here with a massive amount of DPM that is currently being put into Shreks. Good track shot here. Swissbot will be able to take him out. It is still a 3 versus 4. Twice the amount of hit points on the field for Vale. Is it absolutely lost? I cannot say. I think it is a very small chance still for Sparta here. Venue will go down. Oh, I don't know. I don't think this is going to work out. 2 full life heavies for the 140 now. If the heavies still manage to stay alive a little bit longer, maybe there was still a chance here for the 140 just circle around and, well, still get to have a big game there. Alright, first game is a win to Vale. I think Sparta on the push there. They pushed through the middle right into all of the Vale tanks. What they kind of needed to do was just go over there from the outer side of the hill and not cross in front of them. But of course they had some tanks on B and some tanks on the hill, so they could hardly rotate to the right side. But eventually that would have been needed to kill those 2 tanks that were trapped on the right. Otherwise, Vale could just farm them down so much here on the crossing that it was absolutely not healthy for Vale. For Sparta, sorry. And Vale, I don't know about their strategy here, sending the IS force into the middle and cutting the way through the B cap basically. Which, yeah, I mean, the IS force certainly are good tanks to just hold the middle area there, as they're having really strong turrets, really good armor, lots of hit points. But on the other hand, I could clearly see what is the issue here about the IS-4s in the current meta. They are slow. Type 71s with the equipment of mobility just being a lot more agile and being able to run over the map in no time. IS-4 seems to like these IS-4s. I mean, Vale seems... What the hell? Vale seems to like these IS-4, as we can already see on the name of the team, IS-4 League Boys. So they want to just prove that this tank is capable, but I'm not convinced yet. If the IS-4 is actually a good choice to counter Type 71s. Now we will see the ultimate standoff here. New meta versus basically old meta, IS-4s at 113s. That is, yeah, just very much a Vale meta of just a couple of seasons ago. We've seen that kind of setup a bit more often. Sparta this time heading towards base C here. And Vale is doing some very similar stuff. Very, very similar. 5 tanks here on C for both teams. And 2 tanks on the B cap. Also for both teams. Patrick 99999 is being spotted. Does have 2 tanks in front of him and he does not know about that just yet. He is just trying to run away, which might not work out. Sparta will have to push C immediately right now. Otherwise, Patrick is going to die. And I think Patrick already has been way too aggressive here. As he is going down quite soon, Vale does have the time to take him out before Sparta is able to push in. As a bait, this was not too perfect here in this situation. But Sparta is still in the game. They are still fighting for their lives and trying to steamroll the C side here. But Vale now has moved up with everyone. The 113 in the back might be a good target for Sparta to push onto. Pushyong top 5 enjoyer, potentially having isolated himself too much in this situation. Because he is about to go down to Stein, who is just sneaking up from behind. Let's focus on the main fight over here. Ego low on hit points, lots of low hit point tanks on the side of Sparta. Guns being equal right now, but the hit points are a huge problem for the Sparta team, as Vale just killed 1 tank early on and had a gun advantage, meaning having, I think, have 2 to 3k not hit points, but DPM more on the field, which does make a big difference. Especially in these close brawl situations. You need every single gun in the game. If you're not able to find like a tank disadvantage on one side where you can push onto. But Sparta was late to push in as Patrick overcommitted so badly that Sparta had to react with all of their team to push while they were not prepared for it just yet. The move just came too early here. Vale being set up more passively and just waiting that extra second for Sparta to go for a misplay, and it was coming, and Sparta was getting punished quite badly for that. Well, Sparta still has to improve on that kind of stuff. They have already shown some good gameplay. They are definitely a capable team, but I'm just seeing too many mistakes there at this point for them to really deserve a top 8 spot, I would say. I mean, there were some groups that were fairly easy, and Sparta was one of those. I think if they were in another group, they would have suffered a lot more. I mean, one group also contained Vale and Raid, not Vale, Phoenix and Raid. That was also super close. I think Raid and Phoenix were pretty much on the same level. Phoenix eventually made it into the top 8 and is now also getting smacked here. But I don't know, it felt like there were less mistakes going on. Don't know. Sparta definitely a very competitive team here. One has to just improve on a few things here and there if they want to have a safe spot in the top 8 on the next season as well. Sparta fielding a 1-to-1 B. We have not seen that tank too often in the tournament yet. Actually, first time on my streams. But as it recently got a little bit of a buff with the special consumables, it is definitely not a horrible choice. Vale very aggressive to go into the B cap here, taking an early cap advantage. I'm really struggling to speak a little. I'm a little bit off today. I'm just not on my level. But okay, it's better than yesterday already. Sparta now struggling to have to fight against a big cap advantage here. Although on this game, Sparta does have more hit points on the field, yet that is only due to all these Leos over there camping in the corner. Apparently one of those just got blind fired. Stream snipe. The blind shots are all flying in there. And it will be crucial for Vale to keep these Leos alive, because they can deliver a ton of DPM and mobility into the fight. And it does not matter too much for Vale that they have 1k hit points less if these Leos will just delete anyone that is pushing in. Well, it's getting time for Sparta. They cannot wait forever. Does not make any sense to just wait and push in the hope of stopping the B cap or taking some kills. They don't have the caps, so they definitely need to take out more than one gun if they want to win. Vale is being very prepared for the push on B, and Sparta not really ready to go. They still have the 1-to-1 B and the Vickers in spawn. Type 71s here now slowly moving in, or just getting into position to push for B. Or maybe just going to push into the river here. Cannot say yet. What we are usually seeing, or often seeing, is a push through this river and from the outer side to kill those guys behind B. What are they doing? Okay, getting bored it seems. Both rocking the same ugly camo. I cannot say they had a good choice there on the camo, but yeah, that's my personal taste. And Vale is going for a push here onto Albert Einstein, who is alone there and not having any backup anymore, as Sparta decided to push the other side of the map. They also found Ego Chihi here, who is alone and about to get focused by 3 tanks from Sparta. Actually 4 it is, but also the Superbird in the middle area is in a 1v2, quite alone, but he does have enough hit points to survive this for quite a bit. And there comes Eisen to just help him out. These 2 Vale tanks isolating themselves quite a bit here. Points are Wait, there is a fight over here. Vale Sheridan versus Sparta Vickers. Vickers though will go down on the next shot. Points are highly in favor of Vale right now. And Stein going down will have a big advantage then for Vale as well. Will be important here to shoot down Vale. And it looks good for Sparta. They have a good advantage when it comes to the hit points. But they are losing out on the cap still. Actually, they are not. They are not. They do have the cap advantage right now. And the Leos here struggling to get into the fight. Sheridan still chasing the Vickers and fluffing the shot here. Very important kill shot. Position giving up. Nothing that he can do anymore. Super important shot here for him to get this Vickers down. I think Vale was overcommitting here. They did not have to counter push. Although in many cases it is a good decision to counter push if you are expecting the enemies to push you. But in this situation they had the Leo set up in the back in order to crossfire and support anyone pushing or support their heavies on B. But Vale pushed away from B with their heavies, isolating those heavies and not allowing the Leos to help out from the rear. And Vale kind of misplaying here. But they have done a good job so far. Sparta this time with a solid push. And it was still well timed, just on time, not too late. It could have been a bit earlier, I guess. I mean, there was not really any reason for them to wait with the push. But it was really working out quite well. And it is not too often the case that we are seeing a push on the canal map when the other team has the cap advantage and the positional advantage on the A side, and that push to work out, that is a tough thing to do. That's really tricky to win this kind of push. And Sparta did a very good job of just pushing various different angles at the same time, creating crossfire, taking back the bases, and killing all the tanks meanwhile. They also had the benefit here of having more hit points on the field, and they made great use of that, I've got to say. Okay. And next game, same map. Vale still has to win 2 more games, and Sparta 3. So everything's still possible. Sparta going for very similar strategy, almost the same strategy that Vale went for in the last game. Albert Einstein here pushing over the little bridge to make sure that Vale was not getting away with the C cap here, which now gives Sparta the cap advantage. Albert Einstein, being low on hit points, has to be very careful now, but he has done his job. He made sure that C was not getting capped early on. But potentially right now, Ego will be able to decap. The only position to decap him would be, I think, over there. Actually, is he safe here on this spot? It might be the perfect spot to take the cap without getting shot, if we are not getting pushed onto. And this puts Vale in a range of 1 kill when it comes to the points, in order to turn around the game again. Will be the question now. how these teams are setting up, or how Sparta is setting up to prevent Vale from pushing in. And I think Sparta might be a little bit too splitted here. Sprucebot and Stein are quite overextended in the front. If Vale is pushing in, I don't know if everyone can help any other tank on the field. Vale already going for the rotation. Seems like they are planning on a push through their spawn just the way that Sparta did on the last game. And there are multiple tanks set up for this. Eisen is alone in front. And also the Type 71s over here. Prepare for the push onto B. And I think it does not look too good for Sparta if these three types will roll in here to stop the B cap and potentially just kill Eisen, because there's only one type right behind to cover Eisen, and the types do not have the best DPM. So Eisen would go down or would not be able to defend B. Oof. Something that especially Albert here can definitely not afford. Losing even more hit points, as he's the only one low on HP already. And there comes the push from Vale. Type leading the charge here. Some first shots flying in, but Ego and Venue will be able to take the B cap. But if they are standing there, they are losing their advantage potentially when it comes to the hit points. They could go for Eisen right now, who does really not have the most backup. But actually the cap is successful. Vale will have to push in right now, or they are going to lose the other side of the map, I believe. The Sheridan heavily overcommitting in this position, going down quite soon to Stein. And is Vale pushing in yet? No, they are not. They are pulling back here, getting farmed down for this. When you're trying to get to the other side to chase down the LT, focus fire not on point, Vale failing to push in. They had the chance. They had the chance, but they are losing all their tanks here, as they did not manage to kill enough tanks of the Sparta team. Oh, that could have looked a lot better here to Vale, I've got to say. That was really, I was actually convinced that they would be successful at just taking the B cap, killing Eisen right in front, who did not have any backup apart from one type. But then, they pulled back. They tried to play for the caps, but the mediums on the other side of the map, they were playing for the kills. The types, though, they needed to be the first ones pushing in, because they needed to attract the focus fire of the Sparta team if they wanted to win this. But they didn't. They just pulled back out of the fight and tried to chase the lights then, while Sparta was having enough tanks on the seaside to just counter push immediately. Well done there on Sparta's side. BPS versus BPS 4-0 already over. Oof. That's not great. Which team won though? I guess that's quite clear. But, okay. Okay. I'm definitely going to look that one up later on. Oops. Oops. Forgot to share the stream on Discord again because of the rough start. Yeah, never mind. Games are over. Or potentially they are. I mean, still 2 more wins to win for any of those teams, so we could still have 3 more games here. I don't know how well the Sheridans are working out here, to be honest. Although they do have this insane spotting range and also very good camouflage at the high alpha damage. The lack of DPM and accuracy is kind of an issue if it comes to closer fights. Also, you just cannot slowly chip away hit points of other tanks, as you depend so much on the RNG if you are going for cupola shots like this at long range. But okay, they have their reasons, and apparently the showdown proved well for them. Vale might have the option of going for Swissbot, who is quite alone. What about his backup? There are 2 Fe215Bs, but even if they put out a lot of shots, Swissbot could go down here. But it's not happening yet. Standoff here for both teams. FVs covering Swissbot, Swissbot pulling out of the trouble, getting into a rather safe position. Still trying to spot up Vale in case I would want to push in. And Sparta does have the cap advantage. They are in a comfortable spot of just having to wait out. But actually the cap advantage is quite mentionable. There was a decap early on by Swissbot. And I think that was super important here. Sparta had the LT on the C cap quite quickly. So what's about to happen now? I think for the past minute, we've seen absolutely nothing. No movement whatsoever, only the Sheridan rotated over to this side of the map on Vale's team, and Fe215B moving in. I'm not too sure whether this is the right call here, because that puts 2 tanks at risk of getting pushed onto. How safe is Sparta? I don't think they are safe enough with this position. And Advort also smells how he is not in the perfect spot to hold up the Vale tanks, and he is getting focused. But also when you lost a ton of hit points, Advort still quite healthy, reactive armor being pulled off, when you're going down. And Advort's still alive. And here comes the push onto the middle area, onto Superbird, who is not going to survive this for too much longer. Over there we do have the double Sheridans fighting 1 T100. One of those Sheridans going down, so this Sheridan will not have any chance against the T100 anymore. The push here for Vale not quite working out, I believe. Gun disadvantage to them. Sparta had good positions to hold up the Vale team. And the 907 just chipping away these hit points here from behind, not getting focus yet. I don't know for what reason it is getting completely ignored until now, when it is too late. Super important to kill these mobile tanks first. And Vale hesitating on their push, I would say. Not entirely sure what really caused them to lose here. But I think it was losing this type early on. And then just not being able to kill the Fe205B. What the hell? My game just crashed, I believe. Yeah, my game just crashed. Nice. Good that we have 2 minutes. Ah. Game connecting. Internet is running fine, okay. Interesting. Okay, but we are back. We are back here to the tournament room. 3-2 for Sparta. Had a really bad start here to this game, but now they are finding their way of handling the Vale team, and Vale kinda just let down now under pressure. They were really strong at the start, and now they are doing some mistakes here and there, hesitating with their heavy tanks on the pushes. I think they had the option of just going full YOLO, but instead they pulled back into a position where they could get crossfired still, instead of just getting down into the ditch where they would be safe from the Object 907, for example, and could just kill the FE215B. And then, of course, there was still the Object and the Type to the right side, which potentially should have been the best target to focus on next. And let's focus on the next game. Black Goldville again. Sparta with a 1-1B and 140. Interesting combination. I'm not going for the typical 907 here, but rather 1-1B and 140. Many people hate that tank right now. And Vale is heading towards the desert with everyone. Sparta still having Albert Einstein here to decap base B potentially. Well, okay. Vale is not making use of this information to push A immediately, although there was a chance. Since they knew that Albert Einstein was spotted over there, they could have just sent in all their forces to push onto A immediately. They were on the way, but they decided to pull back. But still, the W Type 71s are in the corner. Okay, but Vale now in a comfortable position to take the A cap. Swissbot will not have any decapping shots. The Types are just waiting for him to overpeak. 3 guys potentially aiming for him, although there is a little bit of a rock here. But still, Swissbot is not daring to go for a move. But what is happening on the other side? Is there a push already going on? I think it is, maybe. Yes, it is. No time to cap here. Patrick has to move in and push onto Pulsong, because his teammate Superbird is in heavy focus by the Sheridan and the 60TP. That's a kill shot number 1. But Roadrunner is not in the best situation here. Going down as well. The Sheridan connecting the second shot as well. And Patrick... Is he getting shot from behind or what was that? Looked like it. Swissbot pushing through here. Good move to ignore those tanks behind him. May have the kill shot on Ego, and yes, he does. 2 tanks out of the fight on the side of Vale. Also, less hit points on the field right now. 60TP low on hit points. In focus fire. Not going to be able to pull out of this. Still has a failed HE onto the 1-1B. Could have been 600 damage, but it was an HE attempt. It is still a 3 versus 4, but the Sheridan down to a 1-shot. Now, not going to be able to do anything against this 140. There he goes, last 2 hit points deleted. Sparta with an epic comeback. From being down 2 defeats, 2 points here to the Vale team. Sparta now dominating these games here, going for good moves, good rotations. And Vale kinda just sleeping a little bit here on the last games. And that is it. That is a win to Sparta. As it is a 4-2 right now. Yep, we are out of the training room. So, that means tournament is over for today already. Let me just quickly check the ranking here of the current results. Okay. Let me see. EU, other things, Blitz. And I can show you the screen again. Luca versus EG in the tiebreaker right now. Okay. Interesting. Let me see the results here. Gravitas getting smacked badly. Sparta against Vale, we have just seen, and Serenity, not a surprise, winning 4-0 against Phoenix. Well, so wait, what was it? EG versus Loka still going on, but I don't think this will have any impact here. I mean, it might decide over the second place, which will be important for the next stage then. Of course, we do have our top 4 already, with the BPS Speedrunnery team on the first rank, Loka or EG on the second then, Serenity on the fourth one. And Sparta actually just managed to get to the 5th place though. I thought it was going to be Vale. I definitely thought so, because Sparta was really having their weaknesses. They were really struggling at the start. When Vale, who just actually, the Vale games that looked a lot more promising so far. I mean, sorry if I have to say it like this, if any of Sparta is watching right now, but Vale seemed to be very dominant so far. And very strong on their strategies, but in the end here, of course it is not the most important game, and just to fight for the 5th place is some tedious thing to do that is not necessarily motivating every player as much as fighting for the top 4. As soon as the teams know about not making it into the top 4, like yesterday it was the case already, then yeah, it's hard to keep up the motivation. But still, I'm glad to see that everyone on my streams at least tried their best. All of these teams here that did not make it into the top 4 were still trying hard to go for some more wins and fight for the next better ranking here. And after all, those guys are out of the tournament right now. The tournament is over. Or the top 8 is over. We are still going to see 3 days of top 4 tournament from Wednesday on. So I'm still glad to see some more very exciting games over there then. But yeah, for Sparta, Gravitas, Ice4 League Boys and Phoenix Setter, it is now over. And although they had their problems, well played to all of them, and you made it into the top 8, which is a great success, especially in this competitive environment of the EU server here. Okay guys, so what I'm going to do right now is to just take a short break, and then I will just play some random games. If you're up to that, then just feel free to stay, would be appreciated. I'm just going to have some fun session now and trying to have some good games. Still in the mood for that. And yeah, you won't even notice the break because the break will be used to just cut down on the delay of the stream. So I'm just going to restart the stream on the same link though, like on the at the start of the game, at the start of the stream. It does only work this way, cutting down a delay. But if I'm waiting for more than 1 minute, then the stream is ending. So just enabling the delay after the stream is started does sadly not work. But yeah, to those guys only here for the tournaments, thanks for watching and enjoy the rest of your evening. To the others, I hope to see you back in just a few seconds. Okay, I'm almost ready. I'm just setting up my iPad to play right now. Let me get the stream chat on. And now I can also talk to you guys directly, as there's no delay anymore. So yeah, welcome everyone to the random session. Hi Alpha, Adrianito, and Andre. How's it going, Elbow Coth? Going fine. I'm a little bit dizzy today, I don't know what's going on. Headache and tired, but yeah. Never mind now, it's just still some time for some games, and I'm happy to do those on stream. And yeah, also hi Stein and everyone else who's watching here. Adam, yeah, games just ended, so you are a little bit late. I forgot to ping people on Discord actually. Let's just quickly do that still. I can just share the stream here. I mean, the start was not too great. Okay. Are you ready? Almost. Still need my cable. Must be on my screen. Okay. AG1. AG1 against Loka. Oof. Okay, that was close down. I mean, they needed all battles available. Going to watch that later on. When I can sit my stuff on the couch, or now I can still go for some games. What do you want to see? Feel free to ask. iPad. No connection. Perfect. Oh yeah, still got to reset the session. That was yesterday's epic session. Or actually 2 sessions. One before the stream and one on stream. And some very decent result there. Okay. Warm up with bad shit. It's not the kind of warm up tank, right? I would say. But that's the TVP also requested. But I need to warm up in the bad shit only, then I can play TVP. I'm not allowed to play TVP first. 113 TD Griller. Okay. Also, I wanted to check something, put some other music on to not get too bored with this playlist. There it is. Okay. Okay, let's see. I will just go for A here and hope to get some early shots in, maybe. Let's go for an aggressive spot. Yeah. Okay, I'm spotted. How about I flank behind them? Oh, where is he? Yeah, sure. I thought I was safe. But he thought the same, I guess. Oh, crap. Kinda do on YOLOing. He's not looking at me, right? What the hell? What the hell? Okay. Nice warm-up game. Good start, definitely. Let's switch over to TVP then. Guess I'm warmed up right now. Where was that playlist? You would like some nameless? I don't have the nameless. I don't have fancy fantasy tanks on tier 7. I did not bother to pay for them. I do have some, but nameless is not among them. Maritia, hey. Oh, was I? Yeah, I guess that was it. That was the name. Okay. So 1k for the start here. Let me just be sneaky. Reset the stats. Was just a warm-up game. That's fine then. Oof. Okay. Oh. Oh man, he could be dead now. Oh, yeah, well, he is. My opinion on the rumors that the E50M is getting a better turret. That is not rumors. They are very, yeah, very good information. There's very good information on this already. It has been in the open test. What's actually the matter with this tank? It does get better or bigger gun mantlet. That's the main difference there. Come on, guys. Don't let me die. Because the E50M's gun mantlet becomes a little bit bigger. So that will effectively strengthen the turret. There's some more changes to it. But I'm not 100% sure right now what it's going to be like. I just found some damage right now. Oh no, 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 are you kidding? Oh! I deserve this, so. Wait, they still have the medium. 140 is not here. In spawn, okay. Yeah, you can look up all the changes of the E50M on Discord somewhere. Wargaming posted them. So there is no rumors involved there, it's all public available. Hi 34. Turret front becomes less covered by the mantlet. Okay. I thought it was going to change there. Was getting bigger, but I'm not 100% sure. I've read all of this, but there was like such a list of information. And yeah. Okay, let's give the battle another go. Stat tracker? Hello? Takes its time. What the hell? What the hell? Update. Yeah, that looks better. Warm-up game deleted. Sneaky move. FE215B also requested. Yes, of course. And then we've got the 113 TD first, actually. Yeah. I'm the only Met/Light here. Team going to the other side. Oh no. Not going to bother about staying here. I just want a quick spot. And that's already enough for me to know that I'm not in a position to stay here. Okay. Time to reload and move. Maybe we can push B. Otherwise we will have to turn back. It looks like there were some tanks at least on the other side, so... Team? Hello? Only one Kranwagen, come on, just kill him. Guys, you're standing here with 3 heavy tanks, just go for B. Ah. What's wrong with them? Then just push in first to motivate them. Where's my help now? There we go. Worked out. Some people really can't count. Nah, better not. Is he actually spotting me? Don't think so. $213, epic. Guys, do you notice that C is getting capped? Oh. Doesn't feel like they notice too much here. What I could do... Oh, shoot the 704 maybe? No. Not if I'm spotted. I could flank for the left side to go onto the bridges. I think I might do this. Then I'm right behind the enemies. Still keeping a distance, can have the high ground, shoot down onto them. That sounds like a good plan. Oh, man. Team. And let's just shoot them from behind here. Yeah. That's not going to work out, yeah. I can still kill the moisture, but especially STP is a big issue. And now? Come on, please attack me instead of capping A. Be yummy. Oh, they're capping. 4v1 and they're capping a base. Come on, enemies. Push me. Push. Ah, good timing. Why is the STP just staying on this damn hill? There we go. But that's it for me. Although, if I had the time, I could still kill the Jack. But I cannot reload anymore. Hey Gara, Asterix also, Netforce, and everyone else who has been watching here already. Did not see too much. Any surprises in EU top 4? Not really. It was still kinda close at the start for some of the teams. I mean, the BPS Gravitas team, I hoped for them to also be a bit stronger. And apart from that, the Vale team also seemed to be quite good at the start. Later on, they were not really on the level anymore in the games today. But early on, they were really strong. But yeah, we do now have a really strong top 4 here. And it's going to be close. I would not want to bet all my money on any of those teams. So I'm really excited for this. This top 4 is going to be awesome. We do have 4 teams on a superb level. All of those seem to still have some issues. I think some teams just did not train enough. I can only speak for the BPS team. They did not train too much before the season. Mainly because there was this huge rebalancing update that just did not allow anyone to really train the next meta. I bet, man. Games for today are over. So now comes a random session. Yeah. 1 minute waiting time here. Is this an A server or what? 50 people on the queue. It might be due to the reason that I just switched on supremacy only. Yeah, let's go for both. If I wait for 1 minute. Wait, what the? What? Oh man. Wargaming, don't do me like that. And what's the spot for the reticle calibration? That's changed now because only got removed. First time actually, first time that Wargaming decided to remove the special consumables again. Or am I just going for reactive armor? Let's go. But then potentially the cooldown speed. So don't have to struggle with broken modules for too long. Many people playing Gravity, but they are not counted in the regular queue, I would say. That would be my theory. I don't know for sure, but I think it would not make sense for the Gravity guys to be on the same queue that we are seeing here. That's for randoms only. I'm still surprised. 50 people on the queue and I'm not getting a game in 1 minute. PPS 1. Yeah, surprise. PPS 1. Against PPS. How goes the tournament for Peter KW's team? They did not make it into the top 4. They finished 6th on this tournament. Although they finished 6th on the last season as well, when they still had a much weaker team, actually. Let's not wait here for too long, I would say. Maybe I can get off an early shot. Yes. Yes. Looks good. But now I'll already move forward, so I don't want to stay here for too long, because enemies have mostly mediums on the field. So if I stay... Let's see. Oh. I would assume him to just push back onto his position, actually. Let's try a blind shot. Doesn't really make too much sense unless if you wanted to go for the left side. Okay, let's see if I can get a shot onto VK. .456 only. Okay. Nice. Accuracy is actually so good on this tank that you don't necessarily need the reticle calibration. But it was still nice to have for snapshots. Like this one. Okay, spotted. On close shots like this here. I still hit it, but would have been much better with the reticle calibration, of course. Oh. Okay, it's just staying. Thanks, man. No spawn liner. Yeah, this tank also got better armor on the last update. Ah! 28. You're kidding. I did not even hit him. It was just splash damage. Can I have the kill? Nice. Yeah, the 113 GFT is actually a pretty decent tank. Cannot be underestimated. But you can see it's not that exciting. But you can play it also in hull down race, but of course it does not have the most gun depression. So you might just want to go for the E3 instead. It's hard to find good position for this one. Ah, FE, there it is. Not going for double special consumables anymore on the FE actually. Best TD in your opinion? It is strong, yes, but I just don't like slow tanks. In case of the E3, you still have the speed boost and the reticle calibration and higher alpha damage and better armor. So I would just go for the E3. Then 268 is probably right after, or the FE45. I think 268 is just more versatile. I really like the 268. It's really a good tank. And it's just so solid that you can afford to play aggressive and still have mobility to run around the map. I like that. Okay, I might struggle in the middle here actually. Team going right with everyone, although it is a rather heavy lineup. I hope I am finding some guy in front of me and double AM max. I don't want to get YOLO'd by them. This tank is so vulnerable against clippers. We don't have a light tank spotting. Okay, you always have to be super careful about this spot there. Okay, let's rotate out. I really have to run right now. I might not be fast enough even. Griller! What the hell? A getting capped? Come on team, enemies are on C and on A. And we are allowing this? And now I'm trapped in this shitty position here. But okay, I can side scrape a bit. Not the best shot. But I was noticing something to my side here. Well, I know FE is over there, 268 now spotted. Moving into the middle, so let's try to push A. Vikas in the enemy spawn, Griller in C alone. But I can kill this one shot AM max here, hopefully. When I have to worry about the caps. There was some other heavy. Oh, it's a Leo actually.
Enemy armor is hit.
Let's just go in.
Enemy armor is hit. Enemy armor destroyed.
Got to kill the AM max if I can. I don't want to get clipped. I mean, yeah, big issue about this is that it does have really weak tracks. Hey, I'll try to switch back to the IP.
We've damaged them. Penetration. We're immobilized.
Okay, this helps.
Gotcha.
side scrape off this cover a little bit. At a point. Let's maybe go down HG to say max. Game is over anyways.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Unless if we can still kill AMX. Oh, that timing. But okay, no time to kill 100 also.
We've damaged them. We're immobilized.
Sad. Sad. Still 5.2k. Could have easily been more. Maybe I was still thinking. I had some free shots onto the E100 there that I was going for. Don't know if the one-shot AMX would have maybe been the better target because he potentially had shots onto my teammates. But I don't know if my teammates would have moved anyways. Did not look like it in the end. We could have just pushed in there with everyone. But I could not have put out more shots than this. Were there any more tank requests actually after the FV215B? Hey AG also. FV45. Yeah, of course. Okay. Best heavy after Type 71. I don't really like this tank too much. I would prefer an autoloader. Sleep watching. It's not even that late yet. Oh, fuck me. Was supposed to be an APCR.
We've damaged them.
T54 down. E1 potentially losing this 1v1. Oh, actually, it does have Bridgetter with him, so I can just go down again. Try to kill T54. Farm AMX maybe. Eh.
Enemy armor is damaged. We've damaged them.
Okay, AMX coming.
One of our tracks is damaged. Enemy armor is damaged.
Ouch. Ouch.
Track.
Ah. Oh. Oh, of course. At least I did not get tracked here.
We didn't penetrate their
Biggest issue about this tank, it gets tracked so easily. Okay, I will need a safe distance to the AMX actually. Do I have backup here? Progetto died? How?
track hit. We've damaged them. We're immobilized. Enemy armor is hit.
Not promising.
Sail out.
Not promising. What are those guys doing here? Ah. Okay, FE45 was the next one, and WZ 1-1 next. Okay. Of course. 1-1 or pattern, both are good, but I guess 1-1 is better. But I don't like the 1-1 too much because of its accuracy, so it's still up to you what you would want to go for there. I mean, one has more gun depression, better accuracy, better DPM. 1-1 also has really good DPM. High alpha damage, no gun depression, and you always have to aim your shots.
Time to roll out.
Maybe I should have gone back to spawn on the last game. Back to the heavy tanks. We would have lost on points anyways, but still, in the best case, I still had some more shots. Oh.
We've damaged them.
Why am I not making use of my special consumables? I cannot reach him.
Great shot. That one didn't go through.
Ah! I'm questioning my position here. Would have preferred going for the right side in this situation. That's what I thought about initially. I decided not to. Or it was too late actually. Truck, yes.
Enemy armor is
Okay, let's take a hit.
One of our tracks is damaged. Enemy armor is hit.
Oh, well, I did stuff spoiler now, okay. Well, down to one shot now. Okay. I will maybe get into the city right behind this yo. I can just go high down over here. That's also fine.
Penetration. We've damaged them.
Ah,
Enemy is hit. Penetration.
okay, he's reloading. Looks like I'm fine to go in over here.
Enemy armor is damaged. Gotcha. We're immobilized. Enemy armor is hit. Enemy armor is
Move those rolls in the end. Okay, that's nice. Although, yeah, the tank does 400 alpha damage, not just 380. Was thinking that for a second. Okay. 1-1 was next. 3 AM for you already. Yay, 50% win rate. 1-1. Why am I actually playing that good when I'm so tired? Same goes for yesterday. Okay. One medium only on the enemy side, that's good for us. We can just go quite aggressive from the start on then. And... yeah. That's just YOLO. I will immediately try to get into this bush. So in case anyone would be running or on the... or going to support the met, I could spot it. Ooh, overextending. No! Yes! Coming back to get shot. Perfect. I might just YOLO this Kranwagen. He has 0 DPM. Unless if the Yo is deciding to help out. So, let's not go. Yeah. Okay, it was worth the wait. Another one. No. Okay, that was the whole reel. Surprised that he could just remain unspotted over there. But that's also not a healthy position for him. Nah, of course. Ah! Crap. Crap. Missed the fire button. Looks like another defeat with a lot of damage. Although we still have points. Yo is soon reloading. 2 one-shots over there. Let's try to get the jag before he shoots down my teammate. Oh no, oh no. Sure. Okay, Progetto, not Progetto, the pattern is on A. But the T-57 is a serious issue for me. Oh. And he still has another shot and I'm trapped. Good that I have a jag still. Yeah, I could not really run away anymore. I mean, it would have been... Would it maybe have been possible to run over the rails here? I just felt like I did not have the time. T-57 was so close that whenever he moved over the rails, I would be in the open and he could just shoot me down. Maybe it would have still been a choice. I think I should have gone for it. Try to just get over the rails and maybe make him bounce or just hide there somehow. Just pull this into the length. Get off. Yeah, maybe I would have been able to kill the pattern still. STG tier 8. No, it's not the same. STG does not have any armor. The accuracy is very similar and the kind of gun handling. But still, on the 1-to-1, you do have a way better armor on a turret and the overall tank, the hull. Actually does have one of the best. Medium armor. Teammates keep calling noobs to each other. You have two teams. Yeah, of course, I do have the same teams. I now have the chat disabled again, so you cannot greet me in game anymore. But it was getting too annoying. Privyet, Russian guy. Sadly cannot read your name. Do I just know spot aggressively? I don't have any backup, that's a problem. Like one medium only. Looks like this is fine. Okay. Good to know that the Leo is over there, so we can just kill this guy. 1-to-1 with me, perfect. Nice. Maybe I can just go for a quick shot over here. And I'm not going to just chase him down. I want to just keep the hills here. Have some really nice high down position right behind the enemies. Maybe it's worth it. If I have some enemies in front. Wait, B is getting capped. Maybe I can just blind shoot that. Okay. Not even needed. Oh. Close one. But we're already losing on tanks. Man, what is this session? 3 tanks down, and I could not go any more aggressive than this. Let's get out of the danger zone. Oof. Nice driving skills here. Oh, yo, with a big gun. And... I have to kill this guy first now. Nice surprise. Where's the hot rock? Oh, I want to move up the hill here. And now I'm kind of safe now. But my teammate is going to die too soon. Ah, unfortunate low roll. I really needed a good roll here to kill them on 2 shots. I'm hull down again, but enemies are still rather healthy. Yeah, that's not going to work out. Unless if he bounces me. Which I do not expect at all. He did. Come on, high roll. Still got the track shot in, but... Oh. 43% returning to the roots. Yes, indeed. No, even worse than that. Look at this, man. 4.5k average. 38%. What am I supposed to do with this? Desert Sands was of course also a defeat. I could have had some more damage even on 2 of those games. I could have... There were 2 games where I messed up a little bit, where I could have dealt like 1k or maybe 2k more damage. So... I would be... I could be at almost 5k. Okay, what was requested there? His Royal Fatness fangirl. You don't even have to rename. I will play your tank requests. Hey, where are the the Nino fangirls here? Okay. Where's the FE? Come on, am I blind? Yes. There we go. Angie, please rename to a Nino fangirl. Teams these days are so dumb. I don't know. Sometimes you just have bad teams. Sometimes it's going well. Sometimes you're getting blocked in spawn. Guess I will have to be very passive here on the left side. Fuzzy on enemy team, yes. Not watching team and counting in. Okay, 600 from over there, that's the WT done. He's not going to shoot me twice. Oh, fuck me, man, sure. I want to move over here. Actually, I'll put out one more shot and run. because mouse and type... Oh, great, faster than expected. That's crap. Please no track shot. And it's not unlikely on this tank. It just gets tracked all the time, as you can see. But okay, mouse is not chasing. And Shark kinda covering me. But not really. Let's get Hull down here. Type is coming from the left side. I feel it. I feel it in my gut. Do I even stay here? You know what, let's try to move forwards. I don't want to get focused. Maybe I can still help with killing the FV over there. But AMX is just camping. Nice. B getting cut by IS-7. Yeah, good job AMX, I would say. Huh?
Our fuel tank's been hit. We've damaged them. Penetration.
Yeah.
Enemy armor
Well,
is
if I can still farm a bit more damage, then it's also good. No.
Sail out. This vehicle has had it.
9 on number 1 fangirl. Yes. Oh well. Thank you. Did not expect this. Yes, I'm happy now. I can see it. Very happy. Ah, come on. Teams. 33%.
Let's go.
For the year, yes. Don't count in with me. 9 on number 1 fanboy. Let's go. Yes, I am blushing a little bit. Or maybe my camera settings changed. I don't know.
Enemy armor is hit.
No. Man, I don't know. Today I'm feeling like my fingers would be different.
Ricochet.
I'm just not hitting the buttons. Easy. Still feeling like I'm doing fine, but not fine enough, I guess.
Penetration.
Let's get the heck out of here. I might have another shot on that V. Yeah, nice. Let's run. TP, AFK, camping.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Good. Stay, 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 stay. Come on, move forward. Oh, oh man. The kind of situation where I really hate the auto aim.
We didn't even scratch them.
Could have, of course, turned it off. But I was like, okay, he's just standing still, so I can go for it. You're struggling a little bit. Is it even worth it going over there? Or should I just support the rear? I don't know. AFK?
Enemy armor is hit. One of our tracks is damaged.
Are you kidding me?
Track hit. Enemy armor is damaged.
He's just hiding there. And of course he's perfectly pre-aimed for me once I peek out. And not just chasing the M60 who has been spotted.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
M60 actually left me here. Great, now I'm a one shot to the Sheridan and he might peek at me at any time.
Bail out. This vehicle has had it.
Oh fuck this, man. I'm trying to help the Yo. And he's pushing forwards away from me, going off to the right side and getting behind me while I'm getting focused there by the tanks that were initially going for him. Perfect. Hey Leah. Road to 20%. Am I allowed to say it, Leah? Am I allowed to say happy birthday? I don't know if you want people to know. And happy birthday, Leah. Everyone, wish a happy, good birthday. Not going to tell her age. Well, to Leah. Okay, and I need a tank that is actually winning me games now. Let's go for here, Max. Damn it. I already did it? Okay, I did not know if it was public or not. 30%, let's go. Still above 4k now. Give me cake. I did not even have a birthday cake. Maybe tomorrow. Of course, this ring there from the planes rack is just perfectly hiding his tank. Oh, he's just going to peek there again. Well, good idea. Again, 1 minute into the game, we are down one tank. The enemy is pushing in and we don't have the positions to hold them up, so I have to just try to get out of here. I could try to fall back into the middle. Oh no! What I'm going to do right now is try to kill the E1 and get to the right side. Please don't chase me. Of course they are. Got to take it into the butt. I think I don't need to help with the 100, or maybe I do. What the hell? Why is he going down to the beach? In what world does that make any sense? Oh wait, E100 is also on the beach. Okay, let's move down there. Oh man, totally wasted my tungsten shells. Okay. We got to the chance though. What a good one. But let's get into a decent position over here. Oh, they're still quite far away. But there is a chance. Again, such a nice game here. Why are you using speed boost right now? What is so urgent? I hope the enemies just chase us instead of capping the base. We kind of need to kill the gorilla though. Nice. Please hide, man. Okay, I will try to sneak behind the bunker to have better crossfire and avoid the 60 TP. Maybe I can take out the gorilla and then we are 2v1. Awesome low roll. Crap. Crap. If I was only able to kill this gorilla, then I could have just tried to still run away there and just circle this bunker, hope for the help of the 1-to-1. And we definitely had a chance then to kill the 60 TP in 2v1. Especially as I was faster than him. Yeah, I actually rolled to 20%. I think that was also a 4K game, I'm not sure. Good night, Angie. Thanks for coming. What am I supposed to do here? I really don't know. I really don't know. I mean, not on this map. I know what to do here. But I want to know what can I do to win these kind of games. I was losing some unnecessary hit points, I've got to say, because I messed up the shot onto the T-54E1. There's been like 2 shots there that I took for no reason. Maybe I would have to take them anyways. Don't know if I need to help over there. Heavy camping, good sign. That's also good. Track him, please. But now I'm having a little bit of an issue, and that is, oh, you know what? Drop down there, and now I'm safe. Good job, T62. Otherwise, he could have farmed me for the next 20 seconds. That's better. Can someone else kill them, maybe? Yeah, great. I will wait for the spots of the Kranwagen. Although I don't have anyone spotting, really. WZ camping. Can I play WZ? Man, it's actually my least favorite tank, but I will go for it. Just one game. Nope. Not a good idea to keep peeking like that. It looks like we are in good position to win this. We have all the map control. I have 1 tank more. The TDs are out of the fight. They're camping behind. I would just get into the middle area as I feel safe of the enemy TDs. And then I can crossfire the AMX. I mean, these were both in the spawn. Had to drop down from the middle here. Where's the AMX? Is seriously get away? No? What the hell? Okay. Okay, that's better. And the last shot. Hey, a win! 3.4k only though. Epic HE. Man, okay, 3.4. Draw, yeah. Not happy about a draw. Oh wait, actually, at the start of the stream, someone was asking for the Grille and I totally forgot. So let's go for Grille first and WZ after. I think, who was it? I think it was, yeah. Number 1 fanboy, Yamato. You're still here, good. Good night, Fahrenheit. Good luck then in ratings. Okay, let's go in here for the start. See if anyone's crossing over there. I don't know, I don't have the view range. Okay. Could have maybe gone for the reticle calibration, but I was so busy dealing with that awful auto-aim there. Is he running up here? Oh, okay. Looks like I can have another one. Maybe I can get a shot into LT. That would be much more important. Nice. Okay, did I still have anyone to focus there? Nope. Ooh, yeah. I only just try to be careful right now. Was actually good IG roll. But an autoloader is pushing me. That's not a good sign. That's not good. That's absolutely not good. I might die here. Yep. Could have... man, actually I could have run away a bit earlier maybe instead of going for the last shot. But okay. It was still a 4K plus game. So what was the next one? WZ111, not 110. Okay. What you hate most about is inconsistent gun depression elevation. Yep, that is really an issue to me as well. I would have laughed if the Gorilla actually received 1 degree gun depression more over the front. Would really make a big difference, make it so much easier to play. Well, yeah, sadly not. I don't really expect this to happen in the future. But it would be great. Okay, I would love to go for the left spot. Maybe I shouldn't. I mean, I'm quite far away from my teammates. But it's also a match setup. So it might be fine. Oh. Okay. I have to run. Enemies flanking me from behind and I don't have any backup. Help! Okay. Yeah, it's alright. Luckily. And that's why I should have maybe gone for this spot from the start on. It was fine though. What I'm going to do right now is to just switch position to get Hull down over here or push forwards. Because I don't want to get surprised from behind there. So let's just try to go on, not even pushing into the middle. I stopped, of course. Could have aimed in. Yeah, you see? Someone wants me already. Good that I moved. But come on, team. Let's kill this badger, please. Does not look like he had any backup. Come on. He's going back, right? Come on, team. Now he does. Now he does, but... yeah. How can I push him safely? I can't. I believe. I really can't. Stop tracking me. This is costing too much time, man. Yeah. Guys, we have 7 people over here. No one is wanting to move. I mean, I'm safe for the time being, but don't think that's going to last for too long, because we're really getting pushed here from the guys in the back. And also E100 might cause huge trouble to me. Engine! Oh crap, man, for sure. For sure. 48 points. Now he's pushing in. Wow. Well, we actually can win this game still. Maybe after all it would have been better if I was just getting back to spawn. Oh crap, man. At least a win on Griller. And yeah. What else can I go for? I want something more mobile now. E6, let's go. Why don't I like the 5A? Because it doesn't have any armor. The turret, of course, it is to some degree armored, but not really. And it is something that is not fast enough to not have any armor, and not having good DPM to just punish tanks effectively. The gun is kind of accurate, yes, for 460 alpha gun. But for it to really be good, you needed either really good accuracy good DPM, good mobility, and you don't have none of it. E6 doesn't have armor, but it does have accuracy, it does have DPM, it is mobile. So that's fine. Yeah, thanks. But the WZ is some weird tank that is something in between there. It is not having anything that it is really good at. And everyone just butters through the tank with AP. Can people stop blocking me a little bit? Ugh. Okay, everyone here, but we also have a few one-shots. Man, can you either just shoot or not stay there? Ah, they need so long. The type is still alive. Okay. I was actually hitting, it felt like. What's the right spot? Okay. Yeah, you can kill me now. Side scraping works. But yeah, the WZ cannot side scrape, it cannot go hull down, it cannot push in, it cannot run away, it cannot... What can it do? It cannot even penetrate tanks reliably because its penetration is bad. It can get HE'd into the back of the whole tank, into the back of the turret, by every big gun. And what else? Yeah. The only thing that is speaking for it is that it is a little bit more accurate. And nowadays also, since this update, a little bit more mobile than IS-7. But yeah, that's not enough. If you want a tank that is more mobile, then you can just go for the E6 or, yeah, E6. But still, to some people of a worse level, the WZ might be worth it because you do have a rather good accuracy for 460 alpha, and 460 alpha is generally easier to play than 400 if you are trading one-on-one. So some people might enjoy the WZ up to an average level of playstyle, maybe slightly above, but if you are aware of the tank's strengths and can make use of different kind of characteristics, then WZ is not worth it anymore. IS-7 should be much better than WZ. Last update it definitely was, but IS-7 got nerfed, WZ got buffed, so the difference is not that big anymore. For snapshots, the WZ is still better, but yeah, if I want snapshots, then I go for the E6. What can I go for? Some more E6 you're asking for? Okay, let's go. Chat turned off in game, yep. Hey, Napoleon Bonaparte. Still a great name. Team coming, yeah. Good start. Whoop. Maybe. There was also an E100 coming. We currently only have 2 tanks here, basically. We lost 50B already. What the hell? He was just YOLOing through the middle. Maybe some crossfire. Okay, that's actually the only TD. Okay. Oh, nice, he's tracked. Take this. This. This and that is this. Jack might be peeking for me from behind. That's what I'm worried about a little bit here. But actually good that the enemies are not pushing in. My game disconnected. I cannot move. Why can I not move? Oh man. Man. Let's restart. Quickly. Oh, come on. No. Come on, game. I hope I'm still alive, but we lost so many tanks. Oh, such a horrible timing for this. Such a horrible timing. Right when enemies are pushing in, I cannot move anymore. Okay. Is there still any chance? I don't know. Got to decap once now. Okay, and I can ignore him. Try to kill E100 with a 268. Nice. Good. Please turn for Sheridan. He might be YOLOing from behind. Already awaiting him. Okay, the good thing is we do have pretty strong position now. But they are still rather healthy. Okay, let's go. He's not running yet. Oh, very nice. Okay. But still, I'm a 2-shot for him. I will just pretend to run. He's actually dropping down. That's a huge mistake from him. I can just go up now and have the high ground. 2 minutes only. Still time enough. Pretty sure it dropped down, yeah. But it might be fast enough to be around the corner already. He's chasing me, definitely. Shit.
Enemy is hit. Critical hit.
Oh no, not a truck shot. Oh no, crap. And lost. I needed to be able to circle him. Only if I managed to circle him. Oh man, that last truck shot there. I needed full DPM to kill him there. Ah, crap. And I was out of the fight for 30 seconds or more. It was costing me such crucial time there. Man. Almost had him. It's not getting any better today, right? I mean, we are close to 50% now. Fuzzy, good night.
Let's get this show on the road.
You know what, I was trying to support the Mets. It's a 3v3 and encounter mostly goes for the Mets side. Although, not in this case. Epic. Yeah, I cannot push in there with the E3 behind. But it is the only TD. And my Mets do have a medium tank advantage in the corner, so I can just try to flank here. Although that's risky. Where are the enemy heavies? I want to shoot the E1 though.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Because otherwise I will have the E1 in my back.
We got him. Our ammunition rack is hit. Gotcha.
Okay. He did not notice me yet, but the E3 did.
Punched right through their armor.
Ah, okay. I can still move away from E3, try to get behind this little hill. And I'm safe, okay. Ah. Please don't peek out right now.
That one didn't go through. The truck
Ah.
is damaged.
Ah, yes, he still has a speed boost. But okay, I can get the kill. Not a lot of damage here, but a crucial push here to the middle. Man. I'm trying so hard to win some games here. What else did I just still have in mind? I can make some 4 again. Let's go. Okay. I just did not pay attention to the setup at the start. Looks like I have to YOLO right now because enemies only have 2 heavies. Okay, Sheridan over there. Okay. Team? It doesn't have spoiler on our right. No way. Where is the 100 though? E100 is still capping the base. I can just go hull down here. As he backed off, I'm hull down. Nah. Maybe... No, I don't need to go for the jack. But I should go for E100 now. Let's try to bait him. Okay, perfect. But no, man, the game is already over. And I cannot reach chieftain. Ah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, winning games now but losing average. Am I happy with this? Not quite. Not exactly. Let's go for some 268. I told you earlier I like this tank. That's just proved the point. Hey, 50%. Yes. Like a true pro. It's hilarious how bad this session has been actually in terms of win rate. I mean, the average is certainly fine. Oh crap, what am I driving here? I'm getting distracted. I'm not going to stream for too much longer. Also, I'm getting hungry again. Could not really eat too much before the stream. YOLO bot. Unexpected move. Where's the heavy that has been with me? Yo, just pushed all the way back. Really? What the hell? He had a lot of hit points, if I remember correctly. Can I bait him? Oh no. Yeah. Block him. Thanks. No, 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 no. Fuck you, man. Okay. It wasn't a V shot. Okay, it was not the AV, it was a griller shooting the Yo. And... okay. I'm getting outspotted. That's relocate. Although, game is over, man. Game is already over and I'm not really getting to damage here. No. Oh no, Griller rotated. Okay, you're going for the reload. This gives me time to go for big HE before he puts in his shots. Please no sprawl liner. And please no block. 2.4k. If the Yo just did not just run around like a... I don't know what. Man, the Yo just wriggling in front of the E4 after E4 shot. Made no sense at all. Why? I just need to stand there and wait for the E4. Having win rate or average damage, must pick one. Yes, indeed. On today's session, definitely. It's either 3 tanks down and farming them, or enemies just YOLOing in like this bad shit. Easy win. T57, you're going to be completely useless on the right side. Even worse camping there. What is he going to do? Camping on the 2D spot or YOLOing in? That's the question now. If he goes for the middle... Yeah, he's just getting penetrated into the turret easily. He is going for the middle actually. That's a juicy roll to start with. Let's go. Okay, managed to save him. Am I safe? Yes. Look at this, our T-57 is already dead. Where did he die though? No, 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 no. Man. Can we just push in here with everyone? They have 3 tanks on the other side. Oh no, he just now went for the reload. Okay, that's going to help. They only have 1 medium. Nice. Please don't block me, man. Not type, man. I really hate these people that are not reloaded and peeking out. Or what is he doing right now? Yes, of course, he's trying to bait, but yeah. Either you go or you don't, but don't stand there. Get to somehow kill Leo. Maybe I can get the FV. Not too low. I should still try to get him. He will have the AMX. With an HE, it's an easy kill. Let's keep a distance so I'm not getting proxy spotted. Let's go. Yeah, that's that. Costing my nerves here, this game. Pull back, please. I'm awaiting you. This tank does have, like, what is the alpha damage? 680? Okay. Had to sweat for the win, really. Damn. Oh, you know what? I will go for Jack. Can't get any worse here with the win rate. No, actually, just dropped beneath 3.9k, so, but okay. Can you play TVP? Yes, I can. Next game. All right. I will stay in the middle of the map, I would say, or maybe. Come on, get spotted again. Don't really expect him to move up the hill. My team is pushing in, so that means he has to run. We don't have any more spots yet. Come on, run. Get spotted, please, on the run. No! We're getting pushed from behind already. Ah, close. Anyone going to help me? Or am I just getting farmed now? Yes, of course. Does not get spotted. Kran might be pushing already. Oh. Nice. Well, that might be my last shot. Team, either you come back or you push forwards, but just standing there does not get us anywhere. 263 AFK. But if everyone's now farming the AFK and going for this guy, we still have a disadvantage on the other side. But it's not looking too bad right now. At least I... oh no. Epic time to wake up here. He can't kill him. Oh, what the hell, man. The AFK still killing too. Cold Seamayer, can I do video how to play some tank? Well, I'm actually about to do some more tutorials. I announced it for a long time, but I was just more focused on learning how to edit than actually putting out videos, to be honest. But there will be more videos on this channel that I can say. They will not be that tank specific though, because it does not make too much sense to only talk about one tank when I could instead just talk about a tank class in general. Because most of the tips that I could give you would apply to multiple different tanks. Like slow TDs or turretless TDs in general, that would be something. Yeah, otherwise I can just talk about tactics. I think I might do a lot more of these blitz how did I call them? Blitz 101 videos, where I just, that's an easy way of putting out a lot of knowledge in a short amount of time, where I don't have to edit for too long. And I will pair that with more complex tactical videos. But last week I was very busy. And now also the game tournament streams, so I'm not really getting to edit a lot of videos. But there will be more again. I did not really find my schedule yet, you know? Like, I could, of course, have already put out a lot more videos. Nice that no one is here. TP camping. T57 YOLOing. I someone need to find my schedule, my pace at publishing videos constantly.
Critical hit.
Ah. Well, I don't want to overextend to the E50 behind.
Enemy armor is hit.
No!
Critical hit. Enemy armor is hit.
Okay, it's not focused on me. STB potentially killing him. What about the enemy T62? Nice. Nice. He's AFK.
We've damaged them. Enemy armor is hit.
Wanna just cover my tank a little bit better?
Got him.
Although it was not even needed, okay. No, crap.
One of our tracks is damaged.
Oh, crap. Yeah, good that the TP ran away right now. Perfect timing.
Enemy armor is damaged. Track hit. Penetration.
Oh,
This vehicle has had it.
good timing for fire, but sadly not enough. Yeah, we will win this. Ominous, I'm using DaVinci Resolve on for editing my videos. And I've got to say, I'm getting to a good level now. Of course, we lost the last game. I get downvoted, man. What was he doing down there? 43% are downvoting me. He was pushing forwards, but not really finding any tanks in front. Ah, yeah, TVP. Sorry, forgot. Next game. But yeah, I can already give you some tips on Jaki 100 playstyle. I mean, first of all, you can not go too aggressive too soon. Yeah, that's an issue. But you can also not camp too hard. So you got to find something in between. Because if you camp, first of all, you easily get spotted. Maybe I can have some spots here early. 1 AMX. I will just wait for him to spot. Maybe there's some enemy right in front. Oh, it's a medium one over there spotting him. And I'm already moving. Don't want to sit behind too far, because if the AMX needs me in the front, I really want to be ready to help him. Want to be able to go for damage and push in if needed. Because this tank is somewhat capable of pushing. Yeah, nice. Now I'm of course not able to shoot, but still. Slowly moving up here. Now I'm already having a much better position. Okay. Usually you should rather stay between the houses here. Can I just push for my teammates? I think I can. It's actually staying for whatever reason. Good job. Good job. We do have decent armor on a Jack, but you cannot really trust it against well-armored tanks. Can I just try to get a shot into E3 to make him a one-shot? Okay. And usually I would recommend aim your shots as good as you can if you're playing a tank like this, because you cannot afford to bounce if you are on a reload for 15 seconds after. But the accuracy is also not bad. I might even be able to still get a shot in. Why is he not killing standard B? Afraid of a one shot. There we go. Also, a very important tip on this game, I was going for the middle area because there I could just have some good crossfire. But usually stay on the outer side of the map. This tank is huge, you don't want to have enemies to your side. And in the worst case then you would have to deal with enemies shooting you into the big side. So stay on the outer side of the map. Mostly, not always. Not every rule applies to every game. But mostly it is better to stay on the outside and then shoot into the inner side of the map. And then you can slowly push your way forwards. Side scraping works in this tank as well. But yeah, got to be careful about not being too alone and not getting circled especially. Also, very important, if you're playing TDs that don't have any turret, make sure you have some wall or some big obstacle right beside you. Like always, basically as if you had a handrail at an arm's length, you want some kind of big hill or house or whatever, or in the best case a row of houses. Because if there is some medium rushing you from some unexpected position, you want to be able to get to the house to not allow him to circle you. As to the wall, and he cannot get around you. If there is also some guy in front of you, you want to have some cover so that you can easily pull back into. Might not be the best decision to go here alone. Team is going all up. Let's go for this full clip and then run. Actually, I just realized the TP might be alone here. I don't know. Still too much. Okay, hopefully I will be behind the bush when the TP is pushing over there. Yeah. But still wanted to just stay for a moment. Because I wanted to get unspotted here and not have all the enemies waiting for me. And maybe like this, TP was also thinking that I would just stay and peek again. Did not make sense, but yeah. It would not have made sense for me to do that. Also right now, important move here for me to not stay down and maybe go for the PTA or standard B it's been. Because I want the high ground first. It's super important to go for the high ground. Otherwise the Emil is just farming my teammates for the entire time. Let's try to bait. Otherwise I have to take a full clip. Oh, thanks to the high roll. I was able to kill him still. Okay, I'm not a one-shot. Oh. Please don't get me. So I can push the TP without any fear. Good. And yeah, imagine I was pushing for standard B there. I would have the TP potentially going for me. I could have, whatever, Emil shooting me for a few shots and I could die there in the middle. Just make sure you are on the outer side and not have the enemies. Or don't get dragged in between the enemies. Super important. Nice. You got TVP yesterday on EU account. Sadly. Just averaging 3.4k and 50%. Ooh. Yeah, it looks like you got some bad teams there, to be honest. As you can see on this stream also, damage alone does not necessarily grant you wins. I think I can end with this one. Was a good session though. I mean, good that I'm focusing on average damage, or happy with average damage. Not always I'm too focused on that. But if I was about win rate, this would be an absolutely horrible session. All I care about is just having some good games, yeah. So it was a fun session still, although it was really not working out. I was not getting too annoyed by the teams here. And yeah, yesterday I had 80% and 4k almost, or 3.9k. Today, 60%. Closer. Not even. Okay. Thanks for watching, guys and girls. And yeah, that's it for today. Maybe also to Sam's map, no, Ominous it's been, who just got the TVP. If you have the TVP, then make sure to not farm for no reason. Like what I mean is, don't shoot random targets that are on the other side of the map, but try to also apply it in a way that I described for the TDs also, or for the non-turreted TDs. Try to just find some isolated target. Like on this game, it was actually a really good, wait, I'm struggling to find the words. Example. There to find the email 2, email 2 on the bridge, because I could just not stay low, and I was trying to find a very isolated tank that I could just put my whole clip into. Also in this situation, I found a type. Was not the best call to go here all alone, but still, as I only had one TP in front, I was like, okay, I can just stay here and maybe drop down to the left if necessary. Still risky, Yes, maybe I should have just gone left here. But still, it was alright. I was finding the type. It did not go for the 60 TP, which was hard to penetrate frontally and would have shot me definitely. So I could have a free clip, run away, and next one, definitely this. No, I'm a bit too far. Yeah, it's just, I'll go a bit back here. I want to just showcase this situation again and why I decided. That's why I did explain it. Look at the situation right now. This is when I'm deciding where to go. There is the standard B. Of course, the standard B is dangerous. There is a TVP. Low on hit points. I could potentially kill them. But they are also covered by an FE45. Those are autoloaders that are dangerous to me. Well, that's not even what I cared about. I was just looking at the mini-map here, seeing 3 tanks in front. I cannot just push frontally into them. If I push onto those guys, they might clip me, Emil might shoot me into the side, I might not survive this. So I'm going for the bridge, where I can just either be hull down and shoot down onto those tanks that are in the middle, down below. Or I can shoot down the Emil. Emil in this situation is still a full life. I know I have much better accuracy. I do have the faster interclip, so I can out-trade the Emil quite reliably. In case I was not able to, I could just shoot down onto those tanks down there. If the Emil decided to push onto me, if I'm on the bridge, my teammates might be able to help me. Or I can still run away. But like this, I'm still playing for a good position. We are down a tank. And I want to be able to make use of my good mobility, good interclip reload, and just get into a much better position. Also, TVP died here, so it was not really an issue here anymore. But the FV definitely way too dangerous to push onto the standard B. Although standard B actually pushed right in front of me, but still, he was not going anywhere. It was all about just focusing out this Emil here, who was still trying to farm my teammates. Just looking at the minimap right now again, you can see there is the 60 TP still behind us. I was aware of that guy still. I was aware of the 268 being on the enemy TD position. So that's 2 tanks out of the fight. I spotted them early on when I pushed onto A. Also Type 71 being down to 1 shot. That was also good to know. So we definitely could go for the left side here and have an advantage by, yeah, I mean, just including me, we could be 7 tanks over here. The enemies had 2 tanks right, 1 guy down to 1 shot. So there were probably just 4 guys in front of us. I did not count that, but it was just, yeah. I had this feeling, I knew 2 tanks on the right side, so we have more tanks on the left side. That's obvious. I don't need to count every single tank. Type being low, that's already good information for the start of the battle. But still, we need to, in this situation here, we are mostly trapped, or my teammates are trapped in the middle between the reds. We have the Type, the 60 TP behind, the Emil 2 in front, FE45 in the middle there. FV can of course be killed, not by me. Problem is, if you're pushing into the middle like a spearhead, you're getting shot into the flanks. You don't only take the shots of that guy in front of you. So generally speaking, don't do this. Try to win the outer flank first, to just break out and regain the map control. Make sure you're not getting shot from behind, nor your teammates. So either we could kill the Emil or the 60 TP, which is on the other side of course. But the 60 TP being a full life heavy tank, lots of hit points and not that dangerous after all. And also on the lower ground can be ignored quite easily, just as the 268 who is so far away. Over here, Emil, high ground first, clipper tank, not the best DPM but also low tier tank, can just get killed without too much trouble here. I mean, I was just hoping for him to not clip me in one clip. Did not expect him to have a full clip anyways, and I could just surprise him for a bit, put out a clip, take 1 or 2 shots and then push out again with a full clip. That was the idea there. I think that was actually quite complex and a lot to learn from potentially here on this game. So, okay. So much about the analysis. I'm already seeing not too many people are interested in that. Although I always find this kind of analysis to be super helpful. To me personally also. Like I learned to play that way by just sitting down with a friend of mine who we were just playing a lot late in the evenings. And after that we were just looking back at some battles. Just the best games of the evening on a long session. If we played like 40 games together, we definitely had one or the other good game, or maybe even before that. And we saved the replays, and later in the evening then we were on voice chat still, and then one guy just shared the stream. No, we did not share the screen. We just sent the replay, both started at the same time. Looked at the replay and just talked about it a bit. So mostly it's just making fun of the other guy, but sometimes we can also say, oh well, yeah, actually good push here onto this guy, or something like that. If you're just analyzing like that a little bit, especially in a fun way, then it's super helpful to learn how to play. So I'm just trying to give that on to just make you aware that there can be a lot more knowledge in the game than just trying to have the better aiming than the opponent. And if you have games on your own that are that were hard to win or something, then I can only recommend to you have an extra thought on that. Like, what could you have done to win this? It's not always about your team. Like in this situation earlier on, we were also down one tank. I was alone on the right side. I could have blamed my teammates for not coming with me. I could have been angry about my teammates losing one tank early on. Or I could just think, well, I'm alone on the right side. I should probably not be here. We are down a tank, so the situation is quite tricky to win now. What can I still do to win this game? How can I still manage to regain that tank advantage, or at least get rid of the tank disadvantage? And if you are having that kind of mindset of trying to find ways how to be better at the game instead of just blaming the teammates for not being the best teammates ever, then you can go places and you can get good. Mostly that's been how I learned to play the game. Like only at the point of 40,000 games I've seen the first stream, the first ever Blitz content online. Never looked into that kind of things. I was not using YouTube a lot, was not using Twitch at all. So it was really quite late. Then I only found out about Blitz content on YouTube and streams and stuff. I was not watching them a lot. It was just some replay streams from some German streamer. Once a week he just showed the best replays of the viewers. Raid Rip, R1B, maybe you know him. And apart from that, then I analyzed a lot, and I was not even looking at these streams too much. But still, it helped me just to understand that there can be different kind of gameplay. It doesn't have to be the same way that I always played. And then I also started looking at some point for other Blitz YouTubers. And I found, I don't even know how, I found Ufpenjarj. First of all, I found Juicy Tendersteak, who is of course a really good player, but I got kind of bored with his kind of play style because he's not a tactical kind of player. Technically, he is really good. Tactically, he is not that interesting to watch, I would say. Or at least in the past. I think he improved nowadays in that regard also, but I'm not watching a lot of Blitz content anymore. So I'm not watching Juicy anymore. It's also like I don't know. Yeah, so I found Josh and Nick Ace, and those guys just had something completely different that they were doing there. Not just always medium side. That's EU kind of gameplay, basically. That's how everyone on EU played. Every good player told you, go for the medium side always, and you will have the win, basically. Then you just have to fight for the win on the med side. That's what I thought it would be all about in this game for a really long time. Once reaching 50%, you get interested in how to win the games, and you notice, this stuff does not work too well. If I'm playing against the heavies, they're hard to penetrate. So you go against the mediums. They are easy targets. We can just kill them, just chase down the meds, and then you always go for the med side. It is sometimes helpful if the enemy mediums are really bad, but the enemy heavies might also do the same thing, and then everyone ends up on a medium side, and you're standing off in front of each other. And then it is all about advanced kind of tactics and having to think about where can you actually go if it is not forwards. And either you'd really just stay there and try to out-trade the enemies if you have good aiming. A lot of people would do that. I did this in the past. But it can only help you to some degree, because if there are two players of equally good aiming, at a level of 50%, everyone has or can have really good aiming. Doesn't matter if it's the 50% or 70%, and they can have the perfect aiming. And it is all about the RNG then. And do you want to trust on just RNG to decide over the outcome of the game? No, not really. So in the best case, you just try to move somewhere else. Go for some very different position then. Like in this case, I'm not playing a 1v1 here. I know I have an advantage when I go up here. If I would be a heavy tank, what would I have done in a heavy tank here? I think in a heavy I would have tried to do the same thing. Although I could not take the long route, I would have to cut the way and still try to push out the email too. Maybe shoot the FE405 to the side on the run. But I could still just try to move down beneath the bridge here, move up the bridge, kill the email. Instead of just going forwards for the FV or waiting for your teammates to do stuff. But yeah, at some point you just have to think about it. Do you want to fight against the guy in front of you, or rather relocate? Okay, tactics with Nino for today. But still quite a lot of tactical talk here. And yeah, what I was actually about to say about the Russians there, Nick Ace and Josh, they did not always go for the med side. They sometimes just went for the heavy side immediately. Otherwise, I mean, they were very focused on farming damage, or are very focused on farming damage. Both of them 4k average players, or plus. Juicy back then, when I found the Russians, was still at 3.4k average, something like that. Yeah, I would say. So the difference there was quite big. The Russians being super aggressive, going for the heavy side quite often, or just spotting the middle area as soon as there was information, either push left or right. And that's what I'm playing like right now. I'm trying to do it at least. Just, yeah, I'm still trying to find different kind of positions, not always going for the same spot. Well, quite often I am going for the same positions, like with the medium here, I'm going for the medium, for the heavy side first, because I don't want to get stuck here against some hull down tanks over there. Might be quite useless. Might take you a lot of time of just not being able to do anything, especially in weaker tanks. So yeah, I do have my standard positions, but then I just try to spot first and then relocate, push in whenever I have information. Try to go for the good moves. Tournaments also helped me a lot there to improve on that kind of gameplay. But I think that's enough for today. Tomorrow, day off, and Tuesday I will also take a day off. I will still I will still get some birthday dinner with my parents. As I was not having it too long ago, so I don't know yet. Maybe some nice steak or something. I still have to decide for a restaurant. And then next tournament stream on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. That's the grand final then. And I'm pretty stoked for that. And also Chaos actually asked there, I don't know if you're still here, when the next Twitch streams will be. I totally forgot to answer. Next Twitch streams will be in after the tournament. Yeah, then I will be back on Twitch. Although I'm thinking right now, then maybe, I mean, the YouTube growth because of this tournament, there were a lot more subscribers here on YouTube because of this. I gained like 100 subs because of the tournament streams already. Or more? I think like 100 roundabout. Actually, I'm just seeing the number here. 140 subs in the last 28 days. Plus. Mostly because of the tournament. I did not really do videos here. So, yeah, the growth did not translate to Twitch. Don't know if I should even go for Twitch anymore, to be honest. I don't know. I think I will still stay on Twitch for a while. In the long run, it might actually be worth it getting to YouTube again. I don't know. I don't know, really. Twitch has its advantages, but there are also good reasons speaking for YouTube there. Maybe as we still have some people interested in the talks here. What platform are you rather watching on? YouTube or Twitch? What do you prefer? We only have 10 people right now. People started to turn off. Jomon Ganda, good night. If there is anyone still watching live right now, let me know. Twitch or YouTube? Omen has also gained 1 sub. Yeah, 140, that's about 10%. Or even more than 10% of my entire subs. Ask it on Discord as well, yeah. YouTube. Not gonna see you on Twitch. Yeah, I noticed on Twitch I do have far less overall views on the streams, but I do have the same amount or more live viewers, because on Twitch if I'm streaming Blitz content, I'm on top of the list always, because I'm just not competing with videos there, and people join in quite often also. And so I'm just constantly having 20 to 30 viewers there. You thought I stopped streaming? No, I did not. Did get accustomed to Twitch. I don't know. I mean, for YouTube, is definitely speaking that you can get back on time. You can just rewind the stream. Watch something that you have not seen. The overall interface on YouTube is not that great also, but good for YouTube is you have everything in one place. YouTube videos and streams, everything. Good night, Batman. Speaking for YouTube as well is you can have advertisements when you want it, or you can just have these skippable advertisements. Is it not beneficial to multi-stream on both platforms? No. Because just imagine if I have like I don't know, if I have 20 viewers here, 20 viewers on Twitch, that would be more than I usually get actually. But it might be working that there would be more people on YouTube then. Because I don't think those are all the same people. Nowadays my Twitch channel already grew quite a bit. And those not necessarily managed to find their way over to YouTube. And the YouTube viewers didn't all come over to Twitch. Only the core, the main core of the viewers who has been watching me before. But otherwise, it would just be splitting the viewers. If I manage to have 30 overall viewers and it's the same kind of people watching the streams, and then you have 15 in one place, 15 in the other place. Maybe you get 5 extra that are not on the other platform. And then you just have this chat that is very dead. That's the issue. Making OnlyFans for lots of views. But I don't want to split the chat. Don't want 10 people to be on a chat that is not active at all in one place and another 10 and on another dead chat on the other place. With the amount of viewers that I'm having right now, the chat is somewhat active. There are still inactive times, like especially when it gets late, and there are only like 10-15 people watching still. Then the chat is also dying off. It's not a surprise, and people just don't know what to talk about and just watch and enjoy. It's fine with me. But it could be the case that the entire chat from the start on was dead if I splitted the viewers. Also, Twitch does not even allow it. I don't think they actively check for this, but they do not allow to multi-stream. So, yeah. Well, as we're still comparing, actually, speaking for Twitch is mostly I'm on top of the list of Blitz streamers. There are not a lot of Blitz streamers, and especially not a big, huge channels. I'm not that big on Twitch, having like 500 followers there. But 500 does get the same amount of views. Because there people are following a game and it is only in the category of live games or only in the category of live streams of a certain game that it is basically ranked by recommendations and views. And if you have like 20 to 30 live viewers, you're on top of the Blitz streamers on Twitch there. And people can easily find me. If I'm having 20 or 30 viewers here on YouTube, yeah, good luck for anyone to find me. I have to hope for the algorithm to recommend me. For people to watch me instead of some YouTube videos on the top 5 best life hacks you ever heard. Can I compete with that kind of video? That's the question. I can compete on Twitch with some, I don't know, some Italian kid that does not have a webcam and does only write on chat. Nothing against that Italian kid or wherever it's from. But if that is my competition when it comes to the streaming content, then it's far easier for me than being here on YouTube, where there are the top 5 life hack videos and other Blitz YouTubers that have like 50,000 subs plus and hundreds of live viewers. And the chat goes brrrt and everything is bling bling da la la. Am I competing with those? Would you join in on a 20 live viewer stream instead of the 300? That's the question. So I'm thinking actually that Twitch, when it comes to competition, does have a big benefit. Also, another point is revenue. I'm having the same amount of revenue on Twitch as I'm having on YouTube, although the view count overall is half that. Does it even make sense if it's the same revenue? No. Usually there are a lot more ways to earn money on Twitch with stream stickers and other stuff, other donations. I was told people are willing to donate more. Actually on Twitch also did not really feel like that. I earned about the same on YouTube as on Twitch, I've got to say. And the growth is about the same also, about 2 new followers, viewers per stream. So yeah, I don't know. It's still a tough question. I don't know if it is the right thing to be on Twitch. And especially now that I'm gaining lots of viewers here on YouTube, when actually no one is subscribing to Twitch. Is there anyone still here on YouTube not subscribed to Twitch yet? Because I'm not streaming here, mostly. Like Zoom, everyone in his bathtub, every new content. I don't know if I want to see all my viewers in a bathtub. You think I don't need to see everyone in a bathtub. And I don't need to be seen in a bathtub either. Found a wooden bathtub barrel on Amazon. The Witcher barrel. I think, Danny, don't you have my address here because of donations? No, I'm anonymous on PayPal. But okay. Enough of talking. Getting hungry. And have a good night. Thanks for watching. Anyone not hit the upvote button yet? Thumb up. Please do. Wargaming is paying attention. And they want to know the stream stats, so that they can decide on, yeah, who they are going to shoot. Good night. See you down on Wednesday again. Wednesday next live stream. Goodbye. Oh wait, that's funny. Right now 20 viewers again after we just dropped down to 10. I was just talking for minutes. People slowly started to leave and now we're at 20 again. But guys, I'm done. How long have I been streaming? Since 8 PM, that's 3 hours again. Good night.